Hello, this is Dean Malone with Compass FX. I hope you're doing well today and you get some good trades. Now, I don't know if you actually got some good trades during the U.S. session or not, because literally the market came to a grinding halt as trading volumes dropped off and we saw a lot of price movement into ranges. As a matter of fact, one of the patterns I often look for that tells me that the market's slowing down, that we're losing volatility in the market, is symmetrical triangles. It's basically you have lower highs and higher lows, and the market will tighten down into a range. You can see it right here. We had these highs coming across like so, and you had these higher lows like so. And the market just tightens down and tightens down, and this is a sign of reduced amount of volatility in the marketplace, almost no volatility whatsoever, and price just grinding to a halt. Now, this sometimes is due to the fact that the market's waiting for some economic event that's forthcoming. That might be the case. But what are you to do when the market gets into a situation like this? Well, for those of you who have the Traders Dynamic Index Pro, the recent version, I included a particular type of alert. And so today I want to talk about that alert. It's called the Squeeze Center Alert. It's where the market literally squeezes down to the center of the Traders Dynamic Index. You can see it right here. We're near the 50 level. You can see the green, the red, and the yellow representing the market baseline are all fairly tight, right near the 50 level. And we can see that the volatility band tightens down towards the 50 level. Well, that is a neutral area. So for those of you who have the TDI Pro, listen up. What you want to be looking for is when this tightens down, you're going to get these gold-like diamonds. This represents the market is tightening down, and we're going to look for a breakout. Now, which direction does the breakout most often occur? It most often occurs in the direction of the prevailing trend. So if you look back a little bit, you can see that in this case, the pound dollar has a downward trend. The expectation is to see the market break to the bottom. Go ahead and have your dots levels up and look for the market to literally trade from level to level to level. Not only do you get the squeeze center alert with these diamond arrows up here, you also get like a squeeze low alert. You can see how the market squeezed down here and gave us a couple of diamonds, green diamonds, suggesting the market was going to go up. And look what the market did shortly thereafter. We had a nice move back to the upside. So you want to watch for this new update in the Traders Dynamic Index Pro. Okay. Now remember what I said. When the market tightens down like this, notice that the trend algorithm is telling you we're in a range and a weak short trade condition exists. And that's primarily because we see the current sentiment, the green line, below the red, below the 50, below the yellow, tilting slightly to the downside. With a squeeze center type setup, look for that break in the direction of the prevailing trend. Give you an example of that. Take a look at the Kiwi dollar, for instance. Here's a great example of what I'm getting at. You can see that again in this situation, we can see that the market kind of tightened down. Now it made a little pop up, didn't really do much right there, but you see these higher lows coming across and these lower highs. So we get higher lows, lower highs, kind of that symmetrical triangle pattern or wedge pattern. And you see the diamonds right there, the yellow or goldish diamonds right there. And the market tightens down. Now look at the prevailing trend that we had. The prevailing trend was down. And look what happens. The market breaks down. See the squeeze going on right here. And then we break out. And look what we did. We literally went from level to level down to another level. Now I know it's not much. There's not much volume in the market right now. But still, it's the idea that you have a good probable direction to trade when the market squeezes down like this using the Traders Dynamic Index Pro and understanding that at the squeeze center follow that prevailing trend. Here's another one, the Euro Kiwi. Here's a good example. We got a very tight, you see this again, you see the lower highs and you see the higher lows. Again, a symmetrical triangle, a sideways wedge. And we have a prevailing trend to the upside. Whoops, there's a prevailing trend earlier to the upside, and the market breaks to the upside and literally trades up to a level, comes back, tests the level, and then trades up again, right to a dots level. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing the combination of the dots method, because I know a number of you listening to me right now have the dots method. The dots method identifies potential levels that the market will trade to. In this case, the market came right up, went a little bit higher, and then we have these closes and an open right there at a level. And using that TDI, getting the direction of sentiment starting to make a move, and price follows. So that's what we look for when we trade with a combination of both of these. So at this point, as I look at this pound right now, and looking at the prevailing trend of the downside, the symmetrical pattern that we have, this is range flat trade condition right now. It showed a weak short trade condition a moment ago. I'm looking for the breakdown, and I'm going to look to trade from level to level to level, and possibly getting back down to this previous low that the dots method indicates here at 40.89. That might be a nice little trade when the momentum and the volatility pick back up in the market. Well, if you want more information about the TDI Pro, go over to www.compassfx.com/TDI Pro. If you'd like to learn more about the dots method, go over to www.compassfx.com/dots. Well, this video is for those of you who have both of these indicators and wanting to know how to work with both indicators together. It's a great example here, especially with the Kiwi today, having a nice little move to the downside off of a squeeze center, and the Euro Kiwi having another nice little squeeze center situation moving right up to a dots level. Use these tools to your benefit. Well, this is Dean Malone with Compass FX. Y'all make it a great day. Get some good trades. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.